subscribe for more videos.
Welcome back, everybody, to some more Bellwright. We're just loading up again from where we left off, and I have done a lot of off-screen theory crafting. Not theory crafting. Basically, I went through and looked through all our characters. I didn't do it all off-screen, so we'll have a look at it together. But I loaded the game, sat around, did a bunch of thinking about stuff, and now we're loading back into at the beginning here. So we are, oh yeah, what the heck is going on? We have a combat coming? Oh, no, don't need that. Away with the waypoint. What's going on here? Brigand Tax Collector Party. Where are you going to tax collect from? Bradford, maybe? I don't know. But try to keep an eye on that. So we've got 3 houses along here. We've got 4 houses along here. And that is just not enough population coverage. Housing-wise, let's check our building. Housing-wise, we have 2 open slots there and 4 open slots here. There are at least like 5 or 6 more people I want to bring in. No, 4 or 6 more people that I need to bring in. We got 1 from Herondine, 2 from Bradford, and 1 from Padstow I'd like to recruit. So I think, what time is it? It's almost morning. I'm going to do something real quick here and get a quick little shuffle happening, and then I'm going to head over to take care of that. Which way? Where am I at? There we go. That's just about a little disoriented there. There is plenty still to do. What is our threat level right now at the village? 23% in Celeria, 42 on the travel signs. So good. Speaking of travel signs, we're going to change some things going on here. Oh yeah, I picked up some stuff. Waterlogged pouch. That was fishermen seem to keep getting strange little things. So let's look at this old boot. 40 coins and an old coin. Nice. A torn bag. A bunch more coins. And there's another old coin at 186. 310 with a white pearl and an old coin. Not bad at all. Don't mind that in any way. We have the leather for a quest, but I'm going to start by doing something a little odd. This thing has been bugging me since day 1. We are going to relocate this, dismantle it. Dismantle this thing entirely. And the reason is, we just sit here every time we come back to deliver stuff. And I do that more off-screen than on-screen. But every time I come back here to deliver stuff, we end up porting in where this post is and landing here. And then having to walk around the thing. So why would I leave it as is? And we've got housing coming in, so we should probably reposition things a little bit here. Where's the open? Can we get that out? Oh, I just have to take the stuff out of the stockpile and done. All right. Now, we build another stockpile just like we had that one, but not just like it. In a different spot. We shuffle it over to here, and let's turn it like this, and that is better. So we access it from this side now, which is just the way it's supposed to be. Oh, log loot. Let's just throw all the rest of it in there. Okay. And then my inventory is a little full, so I'll do this. Now we'll grab the logs. Put them in there before anybody wakes up to steal all my stuff I just threw on the ground. Lovely. Okay, there. And we'll pick up our loots. Oh, no, not that. Control click, not shift click. Okay, now let's put this thing together real quick. All right, there we go. So now when we teleport in, we end up here, right beside it. It's so beautiful. But I need this thing to be, this is part of the regular stockpile, regular plate thing, right? It is Celeria? Good. I needed to add it to a drop box. Perfect. So anything I drop in this drop box, they grab and run away with, which is perfect indeed. Take that over there. I'll take this down to, nope, this goes down here. The pearls can be, the pearls can be sold. These are great for healing me. We got 3 quest items. Good. I have a couple bandages. Lovely. All right, the Solstice Secret Booze is being delivered to Padstow, which is fine. That's a good place for us to start. Let's see what's going on with this guy. He seems to be, wait, he seems to be somewhere different. No, he was heading to Bradford. He looks like he's going back. Like, did you already tax somebody and now you're going home? Maybe? I don't know. Let's use this and get over to Padstow. And it's almost morning, so we'll be able to deal with dropping off a quest as well as finding whom else is in Padstow. Now, I think what happens is when we recruit somebody, basically a bed opens up, right, in town. And then we have the ability to recruit. They have the ability to refill that quest, that bed. Quest is. Oh yeah, you're just all there because it's the spawn point for those in the inn. But the people that respawn in these towns, they can be of any tier as far as I can tell. Hey you, what does my quest go to? No, Cyrus. Cyrus is supposed to get it, so hi puppy. Where's Cyrus? He's over there. There's Mr. Cyrus.
I can't wait to taste this year's batch.
I got it.
Oh, you've got
There
the
he is here, brother.
Great work. Here's a reward for your help.
Farming and crafting. I'll take a farming book, sure. And I'll take a harvesting book.
Good choice.
Lovely. Hope it's a profitable one. Whoa. What is going on? Oh. Bad guys. That's what's going on. It's nothing to do with me being here. It's everything to do with me having somebody to kill. Aw, sad. You already killed them. Back to work, everybody. Do we have food on us? We don't. Now, there is some other quest stuff to do, but let's check to make sure there's nothing. That's a Blackridge Pool. Cut above is somewhere else. Also somewhere else. The leather goes to Blackridge Pool. Head trauma. Hello. Road less traveled. Lay down a league of roads to... We've laid down a league of roads. That's awesome. Wait until Josh is examined. This is Padstow. That's a message to the other town. Fishing, prize, fish, and Herndate. So no, we don't have quests, but what we do have is
been complaining about
Padstow.
rowdy guests.
I think there may be a level 3 person right there. Look, this guy has strength potential of 8, already at 6. Got 4 with a one-hander, and he can be an epic farmer and animal handler. Like, amazing. Do we have the renown to pick you up? So let's check that out. I don't know. Yeah, we got 3,900. That should be enough. Let's see if we can talk to this fine fellow.
Tend the livestock, keeping them fed and watered.
Thanks for telling me about livestock. I appreciate it.
Oi, careful!
Hubert Cloxton.
It's not often that a stranger comes here. Do you need assistance?
Oh, I do. Long
You've done
term.
well so far, so I'll take you up on
Excellent.
that offer.
2803.
But I'll still be keeping an eye on you.
Look at this. So nearsighted, he's bad at archery, which is fine. Totally fine. He's never going to be an archer. We'll have him as a guardian style, so he'll be 5 and 5 in the shield and one-hander. And his strength of 8 will mean he's going to be decked out with the highest gear. Plus, he's going to help feed us extremely well with both animal handling and farming. So this is awesome. Hubert Claxton. So I'm going to add him to my list, and I'll explain the list in a minute. But Hubert is going to be Hubert C, and he's going to be a guardian. So that's not the ranger type. And his focuses are going to be on farming first, and then animal handling. So farm and animal. Great. So now we have on the list, we're going to have a total of 5 animal handlers and 6 farmers now. Once we have them all sorted. So yay, that's awesome. Come on in, brother. I'm going to go here, though. So what we're going to do is I'm going to run through all of our people, but we'll show you the example of it here. They're all going to be on hold, ground, and reservist. They're all going to be some military types. In this case, he's going to be guardian, and then in the worker category, he's going to be guardian. I have no idea, other than a 1 to 4 or 7 or 10% even slower walking speed, why you would not have them in their armor all the time. Does it upset them? Does it make them absolutely trash at work? I don't know, but I don't think so. So everybody's going to be set to 3 deliver, and unless they are specifically a researcher, they're going to be 0 research. Next thing they're going to have is a primary and a secondary. In his case, we said farming and animal handling. So it is right here. Farming is going to be his first, and then animal handling is his second. Third is always delivery. And our crafters and our cooks are going to also be on smelting as a 1. So they'll always, trigger the smelting device. And that's it. That's all we're doing with it. They are companion. He's going to be, he can be companion. We'll send him home. Aggressively, we'll tell him to hoof it home. That's fine. That's it. Oh, we've unlocked cabin. Excellent. Let's talk about the research. Everything's going to be like throwing at you like mad here in all different directions. I don't think we have anything left we can research on the basic building. We're missing some pelt apparently. That's weird. It's very weird to me. Advanced research, good. And on advanced research, we're going to switch to the gear. There's going to be a few things I definitely want to get sorted out. We have rawhide, copper, and bronze to make the arming sword. I'd like to equip them with an arming sword. The footman's helm is leather and bronze ingots. I don't think we have enough leather yet. Leather boots is actually rawhide and strap. Leather gloves, rawhide and pelt. Some of these things we can't get, of course. Oh, what was that? New villager, what? Oh, I don't... Oh, he was just... Was he just knocked out? No. There's Hubert. New villager something, and it just popped up and just threw away. I don't know, but he is on his way home. No, don't do that. Go over here. Meant to remove my waypoint. Okay.
Keep going.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening over there. You seem to be... Oh, where, are you going to Farnsworth? Is there a bridge there that you're... There's probably a bridge there that he's crossing. I've been told that there may be another bridge down here, and I bet you these guys are going to cross a bridge, which will mean they've already gathered the taxes that they were supposed to, which is fine. Our newcomer can now get back to being dismissed, so we have 23 freaking people now, guys. That's amazing. I want to bring it to 26 before the end of the day, so let's head to Bradford and Herndon to take care of the newcomers that I'd like to bring in. Let's go for a run.
Always a pleasure to see you.
Keep going.
All right, look at that. We came out here right next to the building. Isn't that great? Gotta love that. Gotta love that. I'm gonna take these coins. I'll put the book back. That's fine. I did just pop in here to grab food, but we're not really close to food. Oh, I should move this thing too. Hold on. Oh, I meant to move that. So where? How do we click? There we go. Relocate. And just pop you in right over here. Go. That'll be... Oh, there you go. I can move it myself. Okay. I don't mind having the simple arrows on me, but I kind of prefer to run with sturdies all the time now. It's just... It's not necessary for us to run... Oh, wait. Can we even make sturdy arrows? I don't recall us making sturdy arrows. Hi.
What do you think those dots in the sky?
Oh, they're amazing. They're aliens. They're strange creatures from abroad. Can I fit another house in here? I don't know if I'll be able to. Might have to curve the house a little. Or curve the road there a little, which is fine by me. I can curve the road when it's time. This barn is going in nicely. They're getting some good work done. When the barn is in, I might be able to complete this road in here. I was thinking about that because see this? This is the transport, the storage container. So it's like sprawled all the way past the farms. They're crushing the fields as they deal with it. But whatever. You guys do you. I'll grab some food. I know I have some things to tend to, for sure. But I will let them do this. Let them get some food. That's fine. Now, heading back out to Bradford and Herndon to deal with
Lads, we need to make
stuff. Oh, you are working on it. Look at that.
Work, don't you think?
Hey, you got the faded mantle, Traveler's faded mantle. That's lovely. Totally just because it was the only thing available on that building. Yeah, so now when we spawn him, he's literally spawning standing right here. Even facing it, I think, which is lovely. All right, off to Bradford. Bradford Terrace, Bradford Rest, Bradford Post, whatever we call it. All right, coming in here, the only thing we have to do is quest to ring the bell and and to talk to whomever is recruitable. I should have looked from afar to see if we have anybody recruitable, because I bet my bottom. Oh, we got two people available, and there's no way that we can bring them both on. You are mediocre at combat. You're really good in animal handling and labor. You, however, are phenomenal in combat. She can do most of anything. She can be a decently good archer at this point. And she can also wear absolute best possible armor with 8 in one-handed and 5 in shield. It's crazy, girl. You is dangerous. Let's see about getting Maggie Warder on board here. We do have Protector, which means we can recruit these people. Okay, let's talk to her. I highly doubt she's even remotely interested at this price, but I think it's gonna be like $3,000 or more.
Hey there, valiant
Hi.
defender. I barely know who you
You
are.
barely know who I
but
am.
you're
Yeah,
asking for
she
my
needs
help.
3281
Build
to
some
recruit her.
trust
3281. Can I go, you know, travel over here and kill these? I could go down and bash this thing apart. It's not a bad idea. I don't think we're going to get 30 or 2,400 or what is it? 32 she needed? So we need 2,100. We need 2,100 points for that. That's not going to happen, but we could do something like going raiding the farm field, that sort of thing. I really don't want to do any breaking of bandit camps until I have the capacity to handle it. So we won't be recruiting those 3 people until I do a lot of farming of some renown. To do that, we could liberate a town. I'm really uncertain on the liberating. So how about we focus on getting some skill, some new armor and weapons available with our research. Otherwise, like, I mean, look at you, you're carrying another shield. That's awesome. I can set up some priorities on some new tools and armor once we research it. Yeah, I think that's okay. So let's have a look at what the Weaver is producing. She's right now at Rawhide Jerkins. They're a strength 2. She's been queued up to do 10 of them. I think I'm going to take the base set of stuff. I'm going to reset all this. I'm going to take the base set of things, like the medium, or basically I want a set of level 2 or strength 2. I think we've got, what did I rate? Wrote it down. I think we've got 7 people. Alexandra, Lubomir, strangely enough, Merlin, Otolin, Ruby, Rudolph, and Victor, who are all level... we can actually go here. Hold on. We can find this out. Combat abilities, and we can go strength. Well, that's not how we do that.
The village
No,
is
it's
looking
in
better and better.
army, right? If I go here, yes. Can I sort this? No. There it is. Combat abilities, and I sort. No, I thought there was a way to filter this. Where was that? Settlement. No, maybe it's not. I was sure there was a way to tell it to filter or to prioritize. But anyways,
feel it's going to be a
people
good
with
day.
combat strength that is not 3. Alexandra. Lubomir, strangely enough. What is Lube still so poor for? You can get up to 5, he's just never traded. Which is weird. I mean, he's 8 of 8 cooking. Epic. It will be our primary cookery going forward, I'm sure. But yeah, he can't handle anything but the basic armor, which is really weird to me. But anyways, we got a few people, we named them there, 7 of them, that have only 2 strength. Lumir, Merlin, Otolin,
I feel it's
Ruby,
going to be a
Rudolph,
good day.
and Victor. Victor, you still not done? Didn't I give you a book? Oh, I did. He's going to be level 2 in 9 minutes, so that's fine. So what we're going to do is make sure that there is a set of armor produced at a rate of 15 of them for anybody who's maximum strength 2, which will mean it's the backup. So everybody that's max strength 2 will end up with those, plus anybody who is who's a higher strength than that, but has not yet gotten a hold of a higher end gear. So that is the goal here. First of all, get strength 2, the best of all the things we can do for strength 2. Let's look at, I wish we could, oh, here it is. This is sortable. That's what I was thinking. So the best sortable here would be the strength. No, let's go strength 2. All the mediums best at strength 2. Do we have any heavy armor that is strength 2 that we should be using? Yes. Adventurer's garb. Thick gloves. Okay, so let's look at suits of armor, suits of clothing, and plan out what we should have for them, because I'm thinking if we do strength 2 at like 15 copies of whatever, we'll find the best strength 2 helm. That is 12. Frontiers 9. Outriders is strength 3, so that won't work. And then in medium armor, I don't know if we've got any headgear that's also that. Your strength 2, but that's 9, and 12 is our running best right now. So that's what we'll do then. Yep, so it's going to be a heavy armor Pathseeker's helm. So that's 12 armor for strength 2. All right, Pathseeker it is. So I'm going to go through the list, and I'm going to find all of them like that, and I'm going to set them up to make 15 of each. Oh, we only have 7 people. Let's do 10 of each. Let's leave it at 10 of each. So that's those who can't get better armor. So we want to have enough left over for a few extra people, but then mostly people putting the effort and stuff into making the tier 3 armor. So hopefully everybody will end up with enough. So let's do that, and let's sort out what's the best. And I'll come back to you when we've got the strength 2 set of gear, and then we'll go with strength 3 and a strength 4 plus, or strength 3 for now. All right, turns out, surprisingly enough, that I have crap options here. So let's look to the research. Right now we got the Pathseeker helm. This is the tier 2 or the strength 2 minimum requirements for setting it up for top up to 10. They've already made Pathseeker helms twice since I've been standing here. So requirement strength 2, so everybody can wear them. There are 10 to be made of each of these. Then it's the quilted vest over gambeson, replacing the rawhide one. That's a 29 armor, which is pretty darn good. 19 on the breeches. Breeches with knee pads is 19 medium armor. And again, there's a heavy armor helm, which they can wear, which is nice. The heavy armor for the gloves, 6 armor. It is a 1% speed reduction. That's 3, that's 8, and that's 3. So, 15 whatever percent speed reduction. I'd rather them walk slowly than start with their armor. Thick gloves are only 6, so those are terrible right now. But Nomad's gloves 9, which is also pretty lame. Those are also tier 2. So let's stop this for a second. I know I just skipped it all for you, but we'll stop that and we'll pop into here and have a look at the tech tree, because right now we've been working off of mainly this stuff. This is basic gambeson. It's a heavy armor, but it's low tier. We can come up here now and have the Weaver's Hut all produce much better stuff. So we can go all the way to reinforced long gambeson, which right now we can get the rough gambeson, which jumps our armor to 37. It is a requirement 3 armor. So I don't think, oh hey, that's the quilted vest. That's the one we've already unlocked. This one is a 3. This is all civvy clothes. And the breeches are actually a tier 2. I didn't know that.
Don't you think?
Okay. And the next one's going to be 21 armor, but it's going to be a... this is heavy armor? This is medium armor. It'll be armor 3 requirement. This one is a strength 3 as well with 21 armor. So basically one or the other. And then we go up from the 21. So the heavy armor stuff will get more difficult to use. We've got a rough gambeson, which is 37. Compared to our current one, the best is 32.
Did you see
And
that
this
sunset
rough
last night?
gambeson,
It was beautiful.
where is
wasn't
it? Right here is a 3 armor. So this one's also 3 armor at 32. Looks awesome. The boot. So we need to do some research. So let's unlock clothing and look to those. Oh, leather gloves 9. Yeah, see right there. That's a good one. Leather boots 13 versus our current boots, which are I think 7 or 8. Let's look to that. There's the Nomad's helm. That's 20 armor on the head. That's pretty good. Padded gloves are 12, but we need a weaver for that. Quilted trousers 21 with armor 3. We for sure want that done. Because right now, that's 21. We are currently
Glad it's
sitting
my
at
home.
17.
The village is
Watering
looking
pot, yeah?
better and
Okay, the
better.
U-bow, man, I really want that. Sturdy arrows we don't have either. Let's get those
We're
sorted
doing
out.
great
That would be a
work,
better choice.
Don't you think?
So we need to learn sturdy arrows. We're going to need to learn...
So
there's the
far, we're doing
round
great
shield.
work,
Okay, that's a
don't you think?
tier 3. 1,000 hit points. Round shield sounds good. That'll give our guardians a lot more durability, and most of the guardians are going to be frontliners. They're going to be... most of the guardians are going to be level 3 strength, I think, at this point, or very soon. Then we need sturdy arrows. Need the shield.
So far, we're
The
doing
rough
great work,
gambeson.
don't you think?
That would be a good one to get right away. We could go further than that, but I think we're going to need just like that and like 1 tier higher. So, bronze, are we literally standing in your way, dude? Victor, you couldn't figure that out? God, he was literally just bouncing, treading water there. We need 5 bronze, 10 rope.
Did you see
They'll
that
do the
sunset
deliveries
last
pretty
night?
good. Like, Jan's here is
Beautiful,
bringing
wasn't
nothing.
it?
Victor, are you bringing ropes? Yep, there's the bronze and the ropes. He's got 6 of them. We'll bring the others, and she'll be ready to get started on the research. You know, that's
Work,
awesome.
lads. We need to make this place
Right
look
there.
better.
He's got the 4 bronze.
Glad it's my home.
Glad you're here doing the work. Oh, and he's clearing out the other tasks, so that'll get us the sturdy arrow. So we're just going to keep cranking through those. Unfortunately, as far as I know, I can't make another advanced research table. I'd like to have just plop down a second one here, but pretty sure that's not an option. We can have a look, but I'm fairly certain there is no way to do that. That
Happy
seems
days.
to be
All
true.
thanks to you.
I'm glad I
I
have.
wouldn't
a place
mind
to
having
sleep.
2 people researching effectively. But yeah, no, we're not going to be able to do that. So that's all right. Imka, what are you doing the research for? Oh, we got to
God,
tend
it's
to
my
that
home.
too. So
Oh, dear. I
researching
didn't
our
see you
tier,
there.
we got our tier 2 stuff. For tier 3, or strength 3, I should say. Strength 3 armor.
God, it's my
Let's
home.
have a look what we can get put together for that. Okay, keep looking. I keep looking through these, and I'm just honestly wasting my time until we get the research done. Until we get a number of things researched, we're not going to get there to any useful place. Let's go ahead with this. That's the footman's helm. It is a tier, a strength 4 requirement. There was another helm in here actually. There, nomad's helm. That's the one. Let's do that one first. That's 2 bronze and 1 copper. Is that what it was?
Look out.
Now you look out. I'll do that. We'll get that going. A 4 copper, 2 bronze. We'll get that set up. And then tomorrow they'll do that research. I'm just taking too long in this. Overnight, we're going to go and get ourselves a good deal of work done on
Well,
organizing
we
everybody.
need to
And then
make
we'll
this
sleep through
place
the night
look
so they can
better.
get back to work. For the organizing, basically what I need to do is get those helms and better. Right now, this helm is for the strength 2 people. We'll make a bunch of those. I think those are made at the blacksmith, or at the smithies, not the... yeah, they must be made at the smithy. 13 armor on boots. I wish we could search this for boots, right? This says boots, but if the item doesn't say boots, for instance, this hat, footman's hat, if I look for helm, it's not going to be in there. Right? It's under hat. But the other one, which is a helm, should be there. It's not. Oh, because it's already up here. Yeah. I think. Nomads? No. Yeah, so it's already on the list, which means it's off the availability. We could work to crossbows, which I think are super potent. That would be really probably great for taking care of the guys that are incoming at this stage. When we do a liberation, we are going to have a seriously tough fight. So I'm thinking we are. Let's go ahead and focus on... I was really wanting to go fight some dudes, but I think what we need to focus on is getting the army, or the troops prepared, the people prepared. Go ahead and eat something that's not essential. We need about another 10,000 renown to hire the people I want to. That's the other 3 people. And for now, let's have a look at how we're organizing our crew, because it's quite involved actually. we have now 23 population. And each of them is going to need to be adjusted with what they do. So we're going to look at these. I'm going to explain like we did with the other one. And each of them, Alexandra, for instance, is going to be a ranger. Why? Because I want her to use her agility 4 and her archery 5. But she doesn't have much better in the other categories at all. But I also I want a number of people in the background that are able to use range, because I want to have a good 6 to 10 people doing archery. So then we look at her skills. She's phenomenal laboring, and her next would be probably crafting. So from that, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to say you're going to be a ranger, not a guardian, right? Select ranger, and we're going to put her worker stance as also being ranger. Make sure she is on hold ground and reservist. Then she's going to be set up as a builder and a crafter in that order. So first constructing, second crafting, and I'm going to leave anybody that has the crafting skill or the cooking skill to have smelting number 1. Then we'll switch delivery to 3, and like I said before, research to 0. That's what I'm going to do. We'll skim through afterwards, after I've gone through them all, and we will look over what everybody's is and why they're set that way. So we got crafter and harvester here, so you're going to be crafter harvester, and then your delivery is going to be 3, and so on. And all of the settings here are going to be set up. You're also going to be a ranger, so we'll put your town folk to ranger. So I'll do that all for all 23 people, and we'll be back with you when it's done. All right, well, that was quite the list. That took a good 6 or 7 minutes to put together, but let's have a look at the crew. We have a job priorities set. So we're going to have, can I sort these by these? No, I can't. Still can't sort in these. Wish I could file them. The only way they're sorted is by alphabetical order, which is okay, I guess. So we end up with, we can look through it here. We end up with researchers only being 2, so Cordelia, and then the backup is Reginald. And we end up with 6 builders at least. 5 in the animal heart. That's not the priorities, but 5 people that have, this is how many people are either first or second priority in those categories. So 2 researchers, 5 builders, 5 animal handlers, 4 hunters. We get 6 crafters, 3 woodworkers, 6 farmers, 5 harvesters, 4 cooks, and 3 that are prioritized delivering in their top 3. Now everybody is set as 3 delivery, so they'll do the primary and their secondary, and then they'll go deliver if there's anything to do. And then after that, they'll go do somebody else's job. That's how I've got this set up. So I'm liking it that way. The gear presets for we've got Ranger, Gladiator, and we get Ranger, Gladiator, and Guardian. Ranger, Guardian, and 1 Gladiator, I think. But we've got a primary bow. We're going to remove that for these guys, and we're going to say ranged is your top priority. So they will grab any range, and then those second-hand thing they'll do is grab an offhand. The primary weapon is the range, and then they'll grab an offhand single-handed weapon, one-handed weapon that suits them. They'll go to heavy armor first, and then they'll go down to medium armor if that is available. They'll keep a quiver. That's an arrow quiver. I'm going to remove that and actually set it at arrow quiver in general. Oh, that is the same. Okay, good. And backpack slot, just whatever. Backpack, remove that one. So they'll get a backpack in the appropriate backpack. And they'll all wear, I don't know, outcast cloaks, or do we want one of the other ones? There was another outcast cloak, right? Why can I not scroll down for that? Remove. Why do I not see that? Is it just too far? It's just too far down. Okay. So clothing, we got fur cape, the outcast cloak, and the traveler's faded. I'll just make outcast cloaks for everybody. You know what? Whatever. We'll just leave it that, and we'll do a clothing cape of some sort. There you go. You can wear whatever flair you want, guys. That'll be your own stylish flair. So that is the ranger set. And then we're going to do guardians. Similarly, they'll have one-handed and a shield with the best of each they can get, plus the armor. I should switch this bags to... Oh, no, that's just equipment, eh? I don't actually want that. Oh, no. No, I don't want that. I want you guys to do bags. That's definitely what I want. And hold on, back to the ranger. I did that wrong. That is definitely the wrong one. I don't want them to do seed pouches and whatnot. I know farmers could have that, blah, blah, blah. But I don't need them. It's not that important. And then you guys are all going to be doing whatever cloak you would like as the priority. Okay? And then the gladiators are similar. They're going to have whatever cloak choice they want. Get rid of that sticky requirements. Everybody's carrying an arrow quiver because that slot is exclusively for quivers, so they can pick stuff up. If you didn't see that one before, if they're out and they're told to loot things, they'll pick up arrows and they won't fill their inventory with them. He, however, or this, it's one person really, has a two-handed weapon and a one-handed weapon of their choice. And that's it. We only have those three. Nobody's going to be townspeople. We're going to we've gotten rid of that thing entirely, so they should all be ranger, guardian, or gladiator, and matching their worker and their companion guard mode. I have no idea why this worker one is different, unless you wanted to add a variety of different sort of specialists, right? If you wanted to be cool and have, like, farmers are wear this outfit so they get the seed pouch and things like that. That would make sense to me, but other than that, I can't see. If you guys can see a reason why it should be different, let me know. I think there might be some reasons and rationale for some of those, but it's just not that vital at this point. So that's it for our layout for our people. Right now, we're just telling them to build the Strength 2 stuff to a stockpile of 15 while we research more options. And right now, it's just a matter of waiting for the researcher to do her work. And I think we're going to have a quick look down here to see if we can put another house in, because we did. Yes, we did. We finished that extra house. That's great. Let's put another house in. We are overpopulated with houses right now. We have more houses than we need. Oh, look at that. I can tuck that in without getting it too absurdly out of the way. That's awesome. I don't think, however, I can continue this road if I do that. I think the road will get, like, buggered up in front of them. No, it can. It can extend straight out to there. Boom. It's blocked. Can't extend straight out to there. It can go... here. It's a little odd. Could I maybe take that out? Oh, there's the Nomad's helm. Excellent. We got to keep 100% vigilance on this. I want the Footman's helm hat next. So this will be the... It's a Strength 4. So you'll have to get a little stronger before you can wear them, but otherwise the other one is pretty good. The Kettle helm is 23. This one is 26. Why would I want the... Oh, because it's a Strength 3 requirement. All right. But it does require a blacksmith to make it work. Yeah, okay. So we'll end up switching to that one at the next stage. So right now, you guys should deliver the leather and the bronze ingots real quick there. I think if we adjust the curve on this, we might be able to do this. Let's see if we can adjust this. Can I dismantle... I know it's rude of me. I just did all that hard work. There we go. Let's see if I can get another path, the path in differently here. Instead of trying to tuck it into the building, what if I bring it out a little further? Looks like I can go this far and no further. Because it's acting blocked, which means that build site is indeed going to should fix itself up once that's done. Now this is something I'm sure is driving a lot of people crazy. This is our special storage stuff. And our special storage stuff is basically means books and stuff I can turn in for other things. I was thinking we could put a library right at the end of this row here. Do we make a path that goes around and have a second row of housing available at some point? Probably. We have the roads. We could have this road continue from here and come out past the building here. It's blocked by what? What are you blocking by? Was it just me? It's a little odd. Not that rock. Hold on, let's build from here. Why is that blocked? What is blocking you there? I mean, I'm in the way, but I don't count for the roads. What am I blocking? Is this building blocking it? It might be. These buildings might have a little bit more kick to that one side. It might be the rocks too. But my thought is that we put in a library. Now I'm thinking this is as good a spot as any. Right inside the town, you have the library. The alternative was to place it over this way somewhere, which is an option as well. I could have it facing its back to the poop house. It wouldn't be a bad idea. Library in here might be okay. Where is it? Library. It's not a huge building. I kind of like the idea of having it over here. It's this weird sort of twist in the road that just feels right. Give it lots of room. You know? Have it's got this little nook here. We could just actually place it right on this little nook, and that would feel kind of organically awesome. Like that. Okay. And the library is knowledge books. So we'll allow all books to come here, but once it's built, it's going to have another whole set of instructions assigned to it, which is stuff related to how they automatically
More
do
houses,
research.
we could make a small
I think
city,
we will
don't you think?
relocate this, because it's going to be real ugly here. Oops. Let's just move this beauty over by the other research space. We'll just tuck it in somewhere where we can, if that's an option. I don't know if it is. Can we stick that in here somewhere? Look at that. We can just plop that right in here. And that'll look like it's attached. See, I said we could. I said we couldn't, but look at that. We built two research tables. Unfortunately, we can't build another good one. It's
Happy
just the
days,
crap
all
one.
thanks to you.
I know. I love Arnold's outfit. Look at him. He looks like a mighty warrior, doesn't he? He's really well equipped. And he can use it excessively well. How are they doing on the build orders here? Not enough resources. Target amount reached. Target amount reached. Not enough resources. Not enough resources. This is in the queue. Okay. So yeah, I think for now, I'm tempted to bump these up to 15. But we're waiting on the breaches anyways. So I think the pelts is a shortage that we're going to have to deal with continuously for now. We could improve
What do
that
you think those dots in the sky
if we
are?
dealt with the hunting situation. We got lots of those, and lots of these. I don't know if these are ever being used. I don't know if anybody ever gets meat out of these traps.
Did you see
I
that
feel like they
sunset?
must. None of them are damaged, needing replacing. They all have their animal stuff prepped. I don't know. Maybe it's not available there anymore. Maybe they've just worn out that space and there's nobody to do anything with it. I don't know.
I feel it's going to be a good day.
And you? Are you actually close enough to the copper? I wonder if that copper's still there. Let's go down and check. It might be out. We might actually have a copper shortage issue here. I don't see them. They were glowing rocks here. They were shiny and beautiful and inviting here, and now they're gone. Those are just boulders. Okay, so this is exhausted. The space, which is unfortunate, but copper box. Yeah, you're not the copper box anymore. You are North Main, I guess. Sure, North Main box. It's a drop box. That's fine. Hey, there's the footman's hat. Very nice. Next on the list. So we now have 2 helms, right? The leather boots are 13, and these leather gloves are 9. Those look okay. Do we have any other better boots? Just the leather boots at 13. Let's check the tech tree for that. They are a strength 2 requirement. High boots, those are strength 3 at 17. So we want to do the thick boots and the leather boots for sure. We might even get further than that. Let's get the... Ooh. Where did that studded helm appear? Oh, it's a strength 5. 28 armor. Thick boots. There we go. Strength 3. Okay. So let's do these leather boots first for our strength 2 option. I really wish you could queue up researchers. Man, I wish you could. Ugh, painful. Alright, so the copper needs to move because we... Hey! Who was out here beating up dudes? Look at this. There's just dead guys sitting around. Who was that? Oh, you beautiful people. Ruby and Annie? Annie. wasn't Annie the one that was there at the end of that last fight and just wrecked the place? Look at you, Annie. Look at you go. That's awesome. Oh, hemp. Still catches my attention in an urgent flutter of needs. Oh, I gotta fix that. Maybe I don't. It's fine. Wolves up in the hills, but we don't want to be in the hills there. We want to be over here mining this copper. So let's move our mining camp here over this way. In fact, we can go up that way by the road and we can place it from there because we can grab it in map mode. Look at this. We've cleared this entire forest. We need the forester. We need him soon. Man, that's nasty. I'm sure we can catch that. We cut this mine, reaches this copper. I'm pretty sure if we place it here, we'll reach that copper. This guy clearly cannot reach that copper because I don't think we have any copper left. We have copper ingots, 19 of them left. We have no copper ore, which means we are out entirely on the supply. Let's go ahead and move that guy over to here. This might be a little far flung. I'll go too far, but you know what? It's a temporary mining hut. It's fine. We'll put it right over here. Go here, and we go middle mouse to relocate. He appears in our hands right there, and the laborers will get that done real nice and quick since we now have laborers. Okay, so that will deal with the copper. We did deal with the tin last time. Saul is off doing that. Remain is there. Okay, good, good. You guys not getting beat up by wolves and things? I don't know if this one will reach the second tin. This one is already exhausted. So they stay on the map after you exhaust them still. So that's disappointing. Who's over there? Ruby's harvesting what? No, that's fine. Whatever you're harvesting. You're off hunting. Look at how quick she's moving when she's in hunter mode. Love it. Copper there that does not reach from across here. So there is a realistic range of probably a couple hundred on that. There's the leather boots. Man, they're just doing awesome work on the research. Way to go, team. Oh, black hide boots. Those are nice looking. They are 2 on the boots. I think the other ones were also 2, but let's go down and get the thick boots. That's our level 3 boots now. 10 linen and 5 rawhide for that. Beautiful. Okay, what else do we have to do? We've got a couple people more to recruit. So there's one person in Bradford, right? You are down here. This fellow, yeah. Is there one? There's 2 people in Bradford. We want to start with Maggie Ward in Bradford. 6 of 10 strength. She can get 10 strength, 8 one-handed, and 5 shield. She can also decently wield polearms. Her archery could be decent as well. And she's competent at a few crafts. Not exceptional, but competent with a few crafts. So she can do wonderful things. We got an animal handler with labor, both in the green there, so 8 plus, 8 and 9. And then we got Mr. Master of Polearms here. I think polearms could be a two-hander, but I'm not certain on that. I know there's higher end polearms than we've seen. And then there's the shield, so he could have one-handed polearm and shields. He'd be, good at tanking up with a 6 strength. Really nice. And then off to Herondine, we had a couple people, I believe. I think I had made note that there was a couple people in Herondine, right? Bradford had 2 people. Padstow had 1. We already got them. And Herondine apparently has one other as well that I wanted to have a look at. Yeah. Inga Clifton. Not Irma or Ingra, but Inga Clifton. Look at that. 8 capacity on the strength, but she's also 5 with archery and 9 with agility. Lady can dance. That's what I'm saying. 5s and 6s on all her crafting, tireless, and prodigy. So, yay. 9 agility with 5 archery is pretty solid. She can also do decent with the one-handed and shield because of her strength and her 1 over 2-handed at 6 and shield at 5. So she is definitely worth bringing on as well. But yeah, and that's not counting all of the people that we need to bring with their masterful extra special skills. Construction, research, desk, Oh, yes, right. We moved the research desk. That's fine. Now, animals we have done nothing with. And I'm kind of okay with that at this point. It is holding back our pelt production a little bit, but I'm kind of okay with that at this point. Let's look to the gloves. Did we get... What kind of gloves did we unlock? We've unlocked the rawhide gloves are 7. That is medium armor. These are tier 1. Really? This is... Wait, this is the good stuff, yeah. Okay. We got the padded gloves that are tier 2. That gets us to 6. So let's go with padded gloves. And then that is medium armor. This is heavy armor. So we probably will unlock a better one once we get the padded gloves. I think that... You know what? Hold on. Is there a better glove option? Padded gloves there. Just double check. Small... backpack. That's the 6x4. That's the upgraded backpack. The labor. That helm's too expensive. Smithing hammer. Really? Iron hammer required. Does it actually take iron? Iron ore. Yeah, it does. Iron ore, crude stone. Required for smithing and can also be used as a basic weapon. I mean, not like a sturdy warhammer can, but yeah. Sturdy warhammer sounds like it would be a good choice as well. That's a bit of a beast of a brute, actually. 47 damage. Trousers with leather knee pads are 17. Okay. Short, sturdy infantry gambeson. Only 3, and it gives us 32. Not bad, but this one, the requirements are feathers, weirdly enough. Oh, so is this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Our hunters are going to have to come in clutch for us to get those things on. Reinforced trousers are 21, but that takes a weaver. High boots, 19. Again, it doesn't take a weaver, but it's a 4 strength, so nope. There's some quilted trousers. That's what we're going to go with as well. We'll get those quilted trousers on. For the leggings. That's decent. I guess we could look to what those things produce later. Yeah, there is another tier of that in the current weaver's hut. Right now we're breechers with knee pads, and then there's reinforced trousers. 19 there. These are both strength 3, 21 and 21. Difference is basically the materials. So this is iron ingots. Oh crap, this is iron ingots and cured fur. Now we'll go with the rawhide feather and linen for the quilted trousers. They sound cozier too. Okay, so lots still to keep researching. We'll keep that up. Thick boots and... Oh, are you having problems? Maybe... Uh-oh. Apprentice weaver required for that. I didn't notice that. Glad it told me. So instead, that is the padded. There's the 9 for those gloves. And there's probably going to be another unlock after those gloves. Right? I imagine. Let's have a look at those other gloves were up here. Yes. And they're again still... They're leather. There is one more unlock after that might need black hide gloves. That might need a specialist. I don't know. That'll be easy enough to make 5 pelts and some rawhide. Then we'll do the trousers. Yeah, we got lots to go. Wait a second. Why did that go red again? Missing resources? Wow. Are we short on pelts? Or hide? Pelt. We have no pelts in-house. Dang. Okay. Well, you're gonna have to deal with that. You're gonna have to get some work done there. Look at that. They're working in the library nicely. Coming along swell.
Glad it's my home.
Oh, it's beautiful, Merlin. Thank you. Thank you. Well done. Well done. Ah, look at that. There's that new house in place. And that should leave us enough space to build in this beautiful little snuggy dirt road. I don't know if roads ever get upgraded. I hope they do. Do this here and then extend you around to tuck right to there. Ah, beautiful. Town's coming along, guys. It's really coming along. I'm just loving it. Right, this is still the empty gear chest. It's not a gear chest. But this whole swath through here might get housing. Might be what we put in there. I don't know. We might have other things that go in that way. I'm, again, not certain what else we need. So far, so good. I'm loving how things are coming along. These guys dancing in each other's way there. That's a little annoying. 1,100 food stored now. And that's a lot of cooked food. That's smoked mushrooms. Those aren't great, but the dried mushrooms are amazing. 20% productivity boost for those. That's awesome. We'll put those up second. But, oh no, yeah, no, the cooked fish is becoming an issue. Why is that? Are we just not butchering enough? The outhouse, love it. We're just not butchering enough fish? That is the case. We indeed do not
Happy
get
days.
enough raw
All
fish in
thanks
here.
to you.
Oh, there's another. Look at that. Big old deer brought in. Very nice. So somebody is not doing enough butchering. Is butchering a separate task? I just realized I might have missed this. Butchering's not a task in here, is it?
I feel it's going to be a good day.
The eggs are waiting on stuff. Hunting. Missing rod to fish. All traps are empty. That's not it. Butchering. What skill is that? Crafting? Just looking to see if there's like a message in here that's saying what it is. I'll have to look that up somewhere. If you guys know, please let me know what skill is related to butchering. I guess I could butcher this and I could check my stats. That would be either crafting or cooking, maybe. 6473. 7271. 2500. Maybe it's harvesting. Oh, I didn't look enough. 722. And then farming is 2200. Animal handling, we've got 20. I'm sure it's not animal handling, but well, I mean, you are handling animals, or the carcasses thereof. 6271. I don't know if one changed. I didn't look close enough. I didn't write them down. Doing that now, and then we'll go and grab a fish, and we'll go butcher. Or we'll butcher this guy right here. There we go. Let's butcher that. They might have different skills, but I assume they don't. The butchering rack. We'll run through this real quick, and then see what we get for skills. All right. Well, that I could have picked something that didn't take so freaking long to do. It's not harvesting. Did not change farming. It did change animal handling. Okay. So that's the issue. We have to have animal handlers set with butchering. Butchering is the #1 priority on animal handling. Okay. And how many animal handlers did we end up with? Thought we had enough. We have 5 people set with animal handling, so they should do it. What else would be animal handling other than trapping and hunting? No, hunting's not. Hunting's separate.
Glad it's my home.
Lubomir, what you doing, bud? There you go. He just hauled off. Oh, here we go. Jans is doing it. So Jans has crafting, not animal handling. So the task is, it gives animal handling, but the task is butchering. Really? Weird that they don't show that, right? Oh, look at that. Wait a second. When I mouse over him, it shows animal handling 3 of 5. If I mouse over you... No, not there. If I mouse over just the manage, no, here in there. When their name is attached to task in here, it showed his work. Okay. That's interesting. Let's see if we can find anything on the hunters. Yeah, look at that. Archery. Okay, look at that. Okay, I didn't notice that. Thank you. Thank you, me, for stumbling across that. Their skill that they're training seems to be shown here. Or maybe it's just the primary skill. I don't know, but she seems to be doing hunting, which of course should improve archery skill. Which makes me think maybe I should have all of my hunters doing archery skill. You know, why not? We can make spices. Could make spices. Let's top up to have 20 of those. I don't know why, but sure, let's do that. We have cob in there. We have fishing in there. Animal feed that's just using grain. That's advanced animal feed, grain, turnips, and water, apparently. Weird. I don't know why I do that. That's advanced. Compound is the honey one. So advanced animal feed. Okay. We got some options here. We could put potatoes on there. Oh, that's one out. Really? Top up to 50. Top up to 50 on the other animal feed. Okay. Getting a lot of kind of around the house sort of shenanigans dealt with, which is good. We have 100. Oh, that's 187 is stock. Currently have way more than we need. Put beetroot on there as well. Get 50 on the top up. I think we'll do just this to the top. Now we have zero compound. Rough feed. We haven't been doing rough feed because the advanced feed takes the same grain. It uses the same products mostly. And it's less effective. We have no fish bait because we have no small meat. We need to figure out the hunting thing or the trapping thing. Is it used to provide a lot, but I think we've just killed the forest so badly that our people can't really get a lot of work done. I think that's what it is. We've just so obliterated our trappers. We can move the trapping hut way over to here. That might be good because across the way there is definitely food, right? There's definitely options for traps there. So let's do that. Move the trapping hut from here over to here. That will sort that out a little bit. It'll improve the trapping of the eminals. Not a lot of forest left to put things
So
in
far, we're
nearby.
doing
It's
great
amazing.
work, don't you think?
Raids have reached 50%. Hunters are... Oh, there you go. So, yeah, the trap back there has already caught something. That's cool. These are prepped and ready, right? Yeah. A little hard to see now that it's getting dark. Holy moly. It got dark fast. Hunter,
more houses,
Annie,
we
what
could
are you
make a
coming
small
home with,
city
Annie?
there, don't you
You
think?
have a crow. Well, that's annoying. I did see a video that I thought was a little over-complaining about it, but, I mean, rabbit carcass, we could pick up the carcass. The fact that the hunters walk back really slowly after they run out there, they walk back really slow, and that they don't really... I mean, they could take... You could hunt 4 different crows and then bring them back. But that's, you know, it's just not how the mechanics work generally in the game. They don't go to do 5 or 6 tasks in a row. They go pick up one set of items, drop it off. They don't pick up one set of items,
Did you
drop
see
3
that
things here, and then
sunset
go to
last
2
night?
things over there.
It was beautiful.
They don't
wasn't
do
it?
that. Annie, you just hurt yourself or did you just eat? I hope you just ate. That would be better option. Alright, I should just eat as well. Let's go ahead and butcher this. I think what we need to do, though, is end the episode for today. And in next episode, I know there was a lot of logistics and downtimey stuff, but I'm certain that we did a lot to improve things. I would like to also get to improving the rest of our armor as we continue to research it. That's one thing I want to get on. We got the jobs planned and all those applied. That's really good. There's a couple pelts and some small meat, which is what we've been needing. The trapper moving will help a lot. I think that'll improve the...
Tight path.
Pardon me, pardon me. I think that'll improve things a lot, having the trapper moved. The
Did you see that
library, when
sunset
it comes
last night?
online, that's going to
It
be
was beautiful,
awesome.
wasn't it?
Don't think it's there yet.
With more
It's still being
houses, we could make
constructed,
a
but the
small
library
city
being
there, don't you
constructed.
think?
We do have the new mining operation up this way, which means our miners are going out to get copper now. We got copper back in production. We've done decently with tin harvesting. That's been useful. Bringing 3 tin from the mining camp to the goods storage. See? Mining is working. The mud collector, yeah. I don't even know if we've got any more mud there. There's enough there and there. I'm sure we're fine. I think setting up all of those outfits, or those jobs rather, is going to be huge. But the research focus on the weapons and armor is going to be a big deal. We did get 1 new recruit. Unfortunately, we won't get others until I do a bit of farming for renown, which I think I'll do after this episode. I think I'll spend some time renown farming down by the battle bridge. We added more housing. We've got a surplus of 7, I think, maybe 8 or 9 houses. Right? That's pretty good. I would like to switch up one other thing I had a note of. This seed storage is embarrassingly awkward, but is it even being used well? Oh yeah, it's getting full. It does need to be stored. Yeah, we need to sort this out. So all 4 of those need to be emptied. We need to build a stockpile in here for seeds, and then that should, you know, make things work. If I did stockpile, I'm sure it'll fit nicely in this space, right? We could easily put a stockpile right in here, I think. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to tear out these chests. Yeah, we'll just tear out the chests, put stuff somewhere else where we can move them. Yeah, no, we'll just tear them out, disassemble them. That'll give us some of the materials needed to build the stockpile. We'll put a stockpile in here for seeds, and that should give us a 400 capacity instead of these 4 seeds taking up as much room as a stockpile. I guess I just had leftover chests and I thought that was a smart idea. I don't know. But having also, I made a note, having also switched all those civvy clothes off of the townsfolk and putting them onto armor focus. Now, if they need a clothing item that they don't have a piece of armor for, they'll still be little SOL with that. But that's gotta, it's just what it's gonna have to be. But then the other big logistics thing I wanted to do, and we didn't get to, but it's probably something I'll work through in between the next episode or two, is reassigning things in the barns, right? Like we set up this barn over here to let the grain come in here. And I think they probably have put some. There's 310 items in here. So it's not all me putting it in. There's cotton there, there's wheat, there's flax that's been delivered here. So 310 of them. But this barn over here was getting excessively full. And it's not as bad now. It's good. They've moved a lot. But we have 753 wheat we can transfer over. That would be reasonable. The cotton and the flax can stop being in here entirely. So if we just cut that off, the flax would not be delivered in here anymore. And the cotton would also not be delivered in here anymore. It's fine. And then I'll also do that with the wheat. So they will relocate all that wheat. Now, they'll actually actively move it all, which is a lot of, you know, busy work, but that's fine. I have freaking waypoints. Seriously? Waypoints? Ugh. Annoying. So easy. Yeah, I just hit the middle mouse because I'm used to maps moving with the middle mouse button. That's why I see waypoints appear. It's left mouse button, people. Come on. I'm just testing you. All right, so next episode, we will have spent some time down around this area doing some Battle Bridge fun and dealing with some bandits. I will try to not get myself dead, and I think I'll do it solo because I don't think there's any reason to risk any of our friends. It's just easier to solo archer kill all these guys. But I do have one other task I need to adjust, which is that I need to get sturdy arrows being produced en masse. Because they are not ever been in our list. And sturdy arrows, for sure, we have 10 in stock. That's good. But we do not have any. We have simple arrows that have been queued up. I'm going to remove that job. And I'm going to add sturdy arrows. And I'm going to say top up 20. We need 20 so that we've got enough for all our friends. That have archers to have like 2 in their quiver. I think let's go to 25. Because I would like to be, when I'm going in a main battle in whatever, freedom mode, liberation mode, I'm going to want to have 4 stacks of arrows. And then I am assuming that our archers will take a quiver build and an extra. Maybe not, but I've seen them do it in other situations, so hopefully that is reasonable. Getting all that sorted out and getting the library set up. It's not quite finished. Get the library set up, get all that sorted out, and then we're going to have to go through what the library does, talk about it, as well as get it actually set up for ourselves. Do I have any 2-hander weapon boosters? No, I have a 1-handed weapon. I can give myself another agility bump. I'd like strength. books, so we'll have to get used to stopping into towns and grabbing strength books whenever we can. That would be helpful for sure. All right, well, I'm going to go read this book. It's very interesting. I appreciate you coming along for the ride. You can catch the Audible version if you'd like anytime, but for now, I'll just read that book. And I'm going to get myself fed. I'm going to head off and do some Battle Bridge fun, get a few things sorted out as far as the renown. We're at 1,222. You'll see when we start the next episode where we got to with that, and I don't know, maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be lame. Get that eaten, we'll get some more XP stuff eaten, and maybe we'll get some hunger stuff lasts longer. Great. We'll take a couple of these fine meat stews with us, and a couple of the fish stews with us to keep ourselves, just one of each, now that we're set. Keep ourselves well fed for the battles to come. Leather has to be delivered off to somewhere as well, which I could put that back to work, but it's fine. All right, thanks everyone for joining me. Have yourselves a great rest of the day. See you in game.